Okay, well, it's time for us to have a conversation.
Yes, sir.
And today's conversation, even I dare say, is wonky. It's an awkward one, mainly because it highlights what society really has become. You know how people just bring their business on social media?
Yeah.
Some folks can be frustrated because of a certain situation, and then they come on social media. However, I've realized that few people take responsibility. And responsibility also includes just keeping quiet when you know you're guilty, not trying to prove a point. So this was informed by something that started trending over the weekend, where a woman talked about how a man beat her to the point of she losing the pregnancy, twin pregnancy. And then she spoke about quite a number of things. And then the guy comes in a rebuttal attack, like, I must say my own part. And then he claims that, that they just met last December in a club, and it was just a one-night stand.
A one-night stand.
Yeah, and then she's trying to force the pregnancy on him.
Okay,
that's why he needs her to remove it.
Yeah.
So from that first, first of all, the fact that it got on social media could be any number of reasons. First of all, the lady coming out first to say the man beat her, right? And then that she lost the pregnancy. That obviously, to me, her coming out is, first of all, because of grief, and then anger. That, I would make that excuse of her coming out to share that story just as a part of her own healing process. I would say that. But then for a man to come back and now make claims that someone is a thief after losing a child, first of all, it shows you the maturity level of that guy. It's not very high at all. In fact, it's almost at the gutter. I'm telling you, you don't come out after a woman has said something that harsh. If you really have a claim, you get your lawyer. You have conversations with counselors. You go the legal route and say, oh, this person is trying to defame me. You don't go on social media and then now try to explain yourself. So it's just going to get messy.
What even made this a subject of conversation is, so I got receipts, and it turns out that in fact, all of the guy's claims, unless there are other ones, were false. They, as at December, when he claimed they just met and in a club, they had been dating for months. And her pregnancy was even already 2 months, of which he knew about it. He claimed her mom didn't know. She shared screenshots of her mom congratulating her shortly after she got the results, including sending screenshots of the pregnancy results and all. And so it goes on and on. Like, she has proof that all he said were lies, including the I didn't want the pregnancy and all, even where he was saying, oh, I would like us to go for the scan and all. She has proof. So what the focus is on today is, why is it that when people are guilty of things, they struggle to either accept blame or take responsibility? Instead, they always want to drag the other person, like ruin the other person's reputation. It's something that has become a fad these days, and I find it alarming because many people always believe that when somebody brings out a rebuttal attack, it means that person is the correct one. We've heard the other side of the story, even when it might be untrue.
Oh, well, there's that also, and there's pride, which actually plays a major deal, right? Now, with today's internet and the way things go, just the way you say it, people glorify aggression. People glorify, oh, okay, I chop, you collect, that kind of lifestyle. So, I mean, that is literally it. And also, clout chasing is also a part of everything, right? Very few people actually come out and say, okay, you know what, I take responsibility for this, and I'm sorry about this. And then again, Titi was talking about, okay, going to get a lawyer, going to him for defamation. Hello, it depends on the level of person you're talking about.
This person is claiming to have jewelry of 5 million, have you?
Well, it's not about the money. It's not head of money, Miss Road. It's never about the money to actually hear, like, the exposure of people, to show the level of people, can never be about the money. In a case like, but then again, I think the funny part of the story was the one you were reading earlier of how he was literally throwing an apology out there.
He was begging her to come back.
Exactly, begging her to come back. So
meanwhile, he came on social media to say he kicked her out.
Exactly. So I feel in that situation, I sense the pride thing there. So, okay, you think you can say all of this? Oh, yeah, me, I'll say my own back now. Let's see. That whole drive. So in the end, it's like, oh, yeah, sorry now. Yeah, you want me to beg you? Yeah, sorry now. Come back home. Come back home. So for me, it's like just like that, seriously?
I think at the end of the day, it's more a case of, let's just take our business off social media.
Exactly.
It can be really disgusting, the way people actually just talk stuff that does not, you know, that are not true.
I heard the story in bits and pieces. And I'm just going to say that you were saying, given reasons, why she put it up on social media, cloud chasing. Yeah. She's looking for sympathy, if you ask me. Because this comes from, I mean, listen to the story, listen to the girl's story, listen to the guy's story. From the girl's angle, and that's because I'm also a woman, it's coming from a place of lack of self-awareness. Because why would you put yourself in such a situation? Okay, fine, you have gotten to the point where it's not so pleasant anymore. Take yourself out of that situation. It's sad to say that for most of we ladies set the tone for the course of our relationship or how it goes from the beginning. She could have seen all of these signs. Yeah, she's getting to this point, and now she's crying foul. Why are you crying to us? What do you want us to do for you? You want us to come and help you beg the man to behave?
No, people just...
You take yourself out of the situation. If in the first place, this man has done so much damage to you, you should be thinking of how to repair yourself and claim your self-awareness and do better and be better. And try to surround yourself with people that will also help you to be better, not leave you damaged and broken. And now you're coming on social media.
You know, I actually agree with MM. However, because of the solace calls that I do, I'm a bit more empathetic. Because I've realized that it's easy when you're looking at it from outside to say, come on, get out.
True, but to be honest, seeing the tone, how he literally said, oh, yeah, come back home, I have a slight feeling she will go back.
You'll go back.
She will go back.
Very likely. When I listen to it, I have a slight feeling she's going to come back. She's going to go back.
All right, we would love to know what you have to say. Please use hashtags WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Let's hear your thoughts. Stay with us.
Women are...